if you get more last than opponent, you're almost guaranteed to snowball and win. So Necromastery is a must.
Well, see who gets the better block. We know how important this is. So far, SYLAR looks to maybe have the advantage. They're pretty damn good at it. I mean, is this AI? Are these real players? I've never seen blocks this damn good before.
Man, this is back in. Reminds me of OpenAI. Still good.
Jesus, look at this.
Well, I'm pretty even, and I think slightly to SYLAR, yeah.
SYLAR gets it just barely, but ultimately, I don't know how much of a difference this is going to make. See, we see both players have exactly the same items. There's literally no difference, which is almost to be expected. Generally in these 1v1s, correct me if I'm wrong, but you'll see mostly salves coming out.
A lot of salves, a lot of mangoes, a lot of Caritas. Yeah, this is not a usual Dota game.
Paparazi's already got one. And it's just so important. Like, if you can't leave the lane, because you miss out on that CS, you miss out on the souls especially, and the XP for that matter. So it's pretty much, if you leave the lane, you've already lost, it feels like. Hence the reason, in case you didn't already know, as to why they continue to bring regen out. I do wonder, I mean, ultimately,
Sorry, you were saying?
I mean, it just looks so even right now. It's just hard to say who could actually be in the lead right now, apart from maybe
SYLAR is in the lead.
Yeah, well, thank you for that, John.
Like, he has 7 souls right now. Well, Paparazzi is 8 actually, with more denies. I think they're pretty even. At the start, SYLAR actually got the full first wave, but Paparazzi managed to catch up thanks to the raises.
It's one of those things as well, right? Like, some players prefer to go for the mangoes, some prefer for clarities. I mean, ultimately, Paparazzi, he started off with a mango as well. It is important, it feels, to keep that mana up during these engagements, these 1v1 tournaments. You know, if you're completely out of mana, you're probably not going to find any kills, and SYLAR actually opts for the wand. How do you feel about that? Like, do you think the wand's better off? Or?
Well, a wand is more expensive, but however, in 1v1s you're going to be spending a lot of raises. So I think the wand will have its value for, you know, turning a fight for SYLAR.
I mean, currently SYLAR does actually have 2 mangoes on the way anyway. Paparazzi actually got one in the stash. It's going to pick it up straight away. So still relatively even, but like you said, SYLAR is in the lead and actually doing a fair good job. They've both got 12 souls though, so ultimately, because of Necromastery, you know, limiting your souls, in that sense it doesn't matter how many last hits they get for the souls, but you know, in these 1v1s as well, Jono, the gold, does it really matter that much?
I think it does. Like, for example, if you can farm enough to get a cloak, I'm just saying, like, a cloak, right? Against, like, in the SF game, that magic resistance is gonna help you a lot against razors. That might potentially save you. So, if you get ahead in a couple last hits, which is a couple 100 gold, you might actually come out ahead in the 1v1.
SYLAR being so aggressive, it feels like he's really forcing Paparazzi back. And, I mean, I feel like we haven't got, you know, record of who's used what, but ultimately it looks like Paparazzi's used a lot more regen than SYLAR has.
Yep, SYLAR opts for the wand, which is like a long-term, I guess you can think of it as a long-term investment. You're a banker, you should know. Paparazzi, it's more of a, you know, living paycheck to paycheck kind of guy. He buys a regen, he tries to keep himself in lane as much as possible. I think ultimately a long-term investment in the wand would be more useful.
It's a very good point. I mean, the wand, if you get max charges with an SF, I mean, that's basically 3/4 of your HP that you're healing up. So it can make all the difference. It's like just a massive fairy fire almost. But at the same time, it's not like it's kind of like you expect them to have the wand, so you wouldn't jump on somebody with max wand charges. But like you said, long-term investment, it's going to be hard for Paparazzi to be able to close off this game as SYLAR continues to gain these charges, because you're never going to feel really comfortable jumping in on him like this.
Ooh, both sides actually opt for wards to help them lane. And like, this is this is very smart by both players. Like I think one thing we should note is creep equilibrium in 1v1s. So if you have vision on, okay, how do I say it? If the enemy has vision of you on the other side, you can actually manipulate your creep by creep aggroing to help you last hit. So I think both of them buying the wards might actually be slightly detrimental for them, even though it gives vision for their high ground.
That's a very fair point. I mean, ultimately, like you said, like it's still good, but it may not be as good as, you know, for one person. Oh, paparazzi!
Oh,
did you see that self cancel?
Oh man, that was sick, dude.
I gotta admit, John, if that was me, I probably wouldn't have gone for it. I would have thought it was way too out of range, but I mean, that was just on the edge as well. That's gonna cost SYLAR. I mean, that puts him a bit behind now.
Yeah, I think that self cancel really cost SYLAR, like I mentioned. We did, like we said before, he was a long-term investment for them. But now with that self cancel, that one might just cost him like a couple levels in lost hits.
Well, Paparazzi has just taken over the net worth lead. He was about 300 to 400 gold behind, but he's literally in front now. So that was a big deal. And now SYLAR, he's got no regen on him apart from that one. He's got some coming out. The raises, of course, very important to measure which ones you can and can't throw out. And I mean, both players, I should say. I was about to say teams, but both players, they're looking really, really even. Paparazzi is in front in terms of last hits. I mean, that seems very sudden as well, considering he was fairly behind before. Now, 8 last hits in front. The net worth is higher. In terms of levels, he's also a level ahead. SYLAR, he can't sustain like this. He has to keep salving, but Paparazzi's got full control over this lane.
I think the passive regen from the multiple angles really helped Paparazzi as well.
One more raise. It's always that short-term raise though. You can't really get in range to get it. It's just one of those things, like that's how people lose these 1v1 matchups. You get too tempted, you walk in, try to go for the close range raise, and it never works. SYLAR, oh, Paparazzi again. Threw the animation out, just almost maybe just to scare SYLAR a bit.
So aggressive with Paparazzi there. Like, I mean, thanks to this, he's actually pushing SYLAR out of the lane, and he's actually catching up from his consumables investment. So I think right now his side is very heavily favoring Paparazzi right now.
So like you said, he cannot get back into this lane. He's too far behind. And look at Paparazzi again.
Salves again.
Yeah, but that's all he's doing right now. It's just literally salve. And he's out of money, by the way. He's only got 85 gold. He actually has to run back to base.
Maybe the long-term investment was not so smart. Who knows?
I don't think it was, John. I mean, I assumed, like you, that it would be pretty decent of a decision, but I mean, like this, he's level 7. He's over a level behind Paparazzi right now. He's going to be almost 2 levels behind by the time he gets back. Not to mention, he's just going to lose gold with that TP. Oh, never mind. He had it already, but that's not the point. The point is, he's just... Do you see SYLAR coming back? Because I can't see it.
It's very hard. In this kind of one, they're going very aggressively.
I guess it's one of the positives, though, right? Like, the raises never really scale in these matchups. SYLAR actually getting very aggressive. Maybe
I think he has to really force Paparazzi out right now.
I guess, yeah, maybe understanding how far behind he is, he has to make something happen. But at the same time, Paparazzi, I think understanding what SYLAR's trying to do will not back off. Mind you, SYLAR is not even at max souls yet, whereas Paparazzi is. In fact, SYLAR doesn't even have the max level. And actually, SYLAR, not going to have that last raise off, although he will have it in just a second, but... Nice little self-cancellation. SYLAR going in deep. Oh, one more last hit, and he's actually going to pick this one up, and he will not. My God.
Paparazzi should be fine.
That is a good point. The magic wand is there as well for Paparazzi. And I mean, it's like you mentioned, they are going for the cloaks now. Well, I should say Paparazzi is. And it's so much value. That 15% magic resistance makes a hell of a lot of difference when you're talking about this much magic damage.
Yeah. Especially with the new changes to Shadow Rays, right? I think this is the first official 1v1 tournament where we had the new Shadow Rays being played. So the cloak is even gonna be even more value in this case.
Absolutely. SYLAR now again copying. I mean, we're 10.5 minutes in. It almost feels like there's no end to this game. Like, you know, 1v1s usually, I find they're gonna last 10 to 15 minutes maximum. This game, I mean, it doesn't look like there's any end coming.
Well, someone's gonna get impatient eventually, so you just have to see. It's all about a patient game, right? In 1v1s, especially when you have two of these god tier players around. So.
Oh. Where SYLAR, I mean, you literally just said it. You literally just said he's gonna get impatient, and he did. I mean, he's 20 last hits behind. There's just. He had to be aggressive, right? Like, he didn't really have a chance.
Yeah. Well, he tried his best though, but you're up against a defending champion, PAPARAZI.
Phoenix joined by John... I was about to call you John X Fire. Jonoji. Mr. Jonoji. Jono, how the hell are you doing?
Alright, Mike. I'm very excited to see this matchup. Two of the best Chinese players in Dota coming together to play this 1v1.
What does that even mean? Can you explain?
Can
you translate?
he's just calling maybe brother, like very how do I say it? Affectionately?
Wait, he called him brother professionally?
Like affectionately, like, you know.
Oh. And what did
like very cutely.
And what did SCCC say exactly?
I'm not sure actually. Could be. I'm not sure actually.
My goodness. All right. Well, nevertheless, what is it with you people and never being able to read your own language? That's what I don't understand.
Dude, it's in freaking. They're using like how do I call it? Like the English romanization of it. I can't really tell, man.
Fair enough. Let's concentrate on the block right now, Jono. It's looking pretty damn good from maybe. A lot better than SCCC, maybe not. No, they're pretty. Oh no, maybe screwed it.
Oh.
SCCC actually gets the uphill advantage, and this is a very, very big deal in 1v1s. Although maybe apparently doesn't care. He'll get the first deny.
No, and the first last hit as well.
You did mention I think you said you thought maybe was probably the favorite in this matchup between him and SCCC.
I think so. SCCC is more of he's a good mid laner with the team. So, and I think maybe he's more mechanically skilled. I think. So, we'll see though.
Look at SOMNUS already. Maybe. Oh my, he might actually.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh my god.
Hold on a goddamn minute! That's not how it's meant to happen, is it?
Holy shit!
Look at that, he even walks off from the lane.
Cool guys don't look at explosions, well.
I believe it lasted just over a minute. Let me ask you. NOONE versus SUMAIL. You mentioned that NOONE is apparently one of the scariest mids to play against. You're currently 2-0. What's your prediction?
I'm just looking at these two players like they're old friends, you know. I think if I want to be completely honest, I think NOONE would be more experienced. I think he's been practicing a lot. As a mid player for his team, of course, and SUMAIL.
Wait, what?
He just ate a mango.
SUMAIL
just ate a mango.
He just ate a mango, and they're not planning to block. They're not gonna block, Jono.
I think they're just having fun, man. I don't think they're playing this seriously.
Hold on a minute, NOONE. He runs, but yeah, no, it's way too late to get the proper block. It's a gentleman's agreement. They're not gonna block. SUMAIL ate a mango while he was trying to type. Why do you keep taunting? Or why do you keep dancing? I mean, this is... I mean, John, I would have thought maybe SUMAIL would have wanted to, you know, essentially prove some punks wrong, but apparently not.
Wait.
What, raises?
The fuck? Dude, I don't think someone's playing to win.
No. Hold on a minute. No one?
Hold on a minute.
Hold on. Oh! What? What? Are the punks not satisfied yet, Jono?
Dude, that's 3-2-2, man. I don't think SUMAIL wants to play at all.
This is game 4.
A bit disappointed for the past 2 games, but really glad to see Mid-1 play versus Miracle again.
Mid-1?
Yeah, Mid-1 playing versus Miracle. Interesting. I like this.
Mid-1's doing something similar to last game. It scared me a bit, Jono.
No such thing.
Prediction. I mean, you're 3-0 right now. Miracle, by the way, has a Divine Rapier queued up.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. Yeah, the Rapier is gonna win it for Miracle. Pretty sure.
30 seconds to battle.
Ultimately, let's get your prediction. You've been 3-0. You're 100% success rate. I think personally, this is the...
SUMAIL one was wrong, right? Officially, I'm pretty sure.
Were you?
I think so. Like when they showed the bracket in the mainstream, I think they let SUMAIL pass because he got the first kill.
But apparently, it's no one who won. No, you're correct.
We'll see. We'll see.
You're correct. SUMAIL actually won. No, I just checked it. You're right.
All right. Well, this though, I think Mid-1 because I got a rip on my local Malaysian boy. So let's go Mid-1. Woo!
I think this is probably the most interesting matchup in my opinion. Miracle versus Mid-1, both fantastic mids in their own rights.
Oh no, I Mid-1 lost. Yeah.
Oh. It hurts so much, doesn't it, when it's a 1v1?
Yeah.
Well, that's really
it's under
bad.
the tower though.
Oh, only one creep. I mean, it's gonna ruin the equilibrium, but ultimately, it still looks like Miracle's got a massive advantage. Oh, never mind. There's a second one. Yeah, well, he still gets 2 last hit. In fact, 3, and now it begins the aggression. I mean, ultimately, Miracle pretty damn far ahead, 3-1 right now.
Yeah, like Mid-1 didn't get any of the denies, so Miracle managed to hit level 2, and now he's pressure the Shadow Rays. And I think Mid-1 has to be careful that Miracle can turn if he's not careful.
He's got 2 raises available. Mid-1 might be baiting this though. Got to salve up. It's hard to say, like, these are both professionals, and I believe both of them will take this seriously. You know, it's one of those things, like Miracle Mid-1, they're not the kind of guys to be like kind of lazy or upset or whatever. They just want to win. They're kind of born winners, it feels like. It's good to see these two at least taking it seriously. Although, as it stands, right now, fairly even. Miracle slightly ahead. In fact, Mid-1 just catches up. Only 1 deny less than Miracle. And there you go. There it is. Completely even now.
Range grip though, I think that's bigger for Mid-1. He managed to level up in XP, so far, even matchup.
Mid-1. Plenty of regen available on him. Miracle only has 1 salve, but he does have, well, he does have a mango on him, rather. It's pretty hard to, I mean, you can see who's leading. I guess it is Mid-1, but these matchups are, it's really, it always ends with the raises, right? Like, you can get as much farm as you want, but it seems like the levels really matter the most.
Yeah, I agree. And I think Mid-1, yep, Mid-1 is slightly ahead. He's been getting denies on range grips so far, so he's in the lead though, but Miracle is very pressuring Mid-1 hard, trying to force out a lane and to try to get some last hits for himself.
Well, the thing is, Miracle's kind of famous for that, isn't he? Like, he's just famous for understanding how far he can push a hero. And like, being able to pressure somebody out of the lane, be aggressive, even though he really shouldn't be able to, against someone like this kind of caliber of player. It seems though he's it would seem as though he's very popular for that style of play, but at the same time, MIDONE might not mind. He's still trading evenly. In fact, if you look at the last hits, he's way far ahead now. And Miracle going to turn around, but both of them do salve up successfully.
I like MIDONE's build though. Double mangoes. Always a pleasure.
Always good indeed. Couple of unlucky misses from MIDONE, but he won't mind too much. But both heroes, again, very, very low, having to salve up. The double mangoes.
It was a good race.
Yeah, it was a very nice raise. I have to agree with you with the mangoes. It's just having those double mangoes at some stage, that regen really helps as well. Like, not only having all that mana available to you, but that regen can make a bit of a difference.
Yes, indeed. And I'm not sure why they pinged out the rune here. In 1v1, you can't pick up runes. You can't jungle.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole concept, right? Like, the rune would make it kind of imbalanced. Like, if you picked up, like, a haste or double damage. Like, that would be probably pretty problematic.
Yeah. I think they're trying to reduce luck as much as possible in 1v1.
MIDONE's got a Observer Ward in the backpack, so he will probably bring that out. He's the first one to opt for that. Miracle not going for it himself. He continues to get the regen out. This Observer
He's going
Ward,
the paparazzi approach.
he's going the paparazzi approach. Do you think it's going to give him that advantage that he really needs, or are we talking a waste of money here?
I mean, it worked for paparazzi, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if it works.
I mean, that was still a shock upset, in my opinion. Miracle. Copping a bit of damage, but you're okay.
Oh
Damage.
no.
Yeah, that's a scary one. The problem is, though, he can't get in range for that first raise. Like, that really short one, if you can get that, you've pretty much got a kill.
And I think that's what MIDONE's aiming for. Like, he's trying to bait Miracle into coming closer to him. Oh, but he missed the far race on Miracle.
We should note as well, MIDONE is slightly ahead in terms of XP right now, and a lot of damage comes out. Miracle getting feisty right now. I do agree with you, though. MIDONE is trying to bait out Miracle into coming a bit closer to him, get that first raise off, and then the second and third is just child's play for him.
Try.
Oh, actually, MIDONE.
So close. He was trying for it. He was walking up. I saw him trying for it.
Miracle?
Ultimately, there's a regen. MIDONE has to force him out. MIDONE should know.
Does he realize he's got an Observer Ward there, but he's not doing anything about it? He hasn't got enough damage from one raise, though. He needs two, or at least one right click. And Miracle's being very clever in the sense that he's not giving that space.
But Miracle is losing the quick wave though, so I say it's not that worth it for him.
There it is. He's got the double.
Yeah, got it.
Very nice. MIDONE outplaying Miracle. Very nice prediction, by the way, and I'm glad to see that your homeboy won. But honestly,
I'm very excited to see this. Maybe stomping SCCC pretty much outplaying him, while Paparazzi playing the patient game and waiting for SYLAR to get impatient with the game. So both these players very proven they are very patient. So very excited to see. It might be a slow game, but very excited to see some good 1v1s.
Oh, an interesting little psychological, maybe a bit of warfare going on. Maybe actually says good luck, and Paparazzi completely ignores him.
Yeah, he says sorry.
And then Paparazzi is, I mean, he's looking, you can see he's ready. He's got the APM up. He's not looking to play around. I mean, he's taking this very seriously, and it's what I love to see. And, you know, is it rude for me to talk about SUMAIL right now?
SUMAIL?
I was watching the clip just then, just for an update, just a quick update. What if he did the level 1 raise on purpose to win? Like, what if that was all part of his plan? Like, legitimately.
There will be some next level shit right there, man. Like, I don't think anybody expected it. Like, not us, not no one.
Well, I mean, it was very clear that no one had no clue what was going on. when those razors came out. I was watching the clip and I'm like, this could actually be like purposeful. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Right now, Paparazzi versus Maybe, semi-final. It's going to be interesting to watch. Paparazzi, I mean, that block is just absolutely fantastic. And look at that. He's got a... Oh, no. Maybe he's actually...
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a bad one. He's not going to be
He's
happy about
hacking,
this.
man. Paparazzi's hacking.
Paparazzi, he's got the AI block, I'm telling you. I mean, it's underneath his tower, so he's screwed the equilibrium up. And
Yeah, and that cost him one of the CS.
there's a TP on the ground. And that would be Maybes. Tactics?
I'm just playing with the head, you know?
Maybe. We saw he played fantastic last game.
Yeah, let's see if we can pull off another upset. And we mentioned before Paparazzi being defending champion, so he will be looking to hold his championship.
Paparazzi, I mean, four last hits, 3 denies right now. 2-1, 4 maybe. Again, it's very early on, so you can catch up. In fact, maybe denies his own TP. He's not interested in going back. The man is not leaving.
No, he's showing dominance, man. He knows he's not going back to base.
The alpha. Paparazzi,
I like
not
that.
willing to do
I
the
like
same. It is nice, isn't it? It's sending a message like, I am not losing this game.
Oh, I think maybe screwed up there. Could have killed Paparazzi. He got the near race off, I think. Not sure.
It felt like he was just in range for that first Shadow Raise. It felt like he could have made it. And in fact, this could be a bit of a bait. He's got the third one up in just a moment. Move back, though. Oh, if he gets the 2 right now...
Oh, he
no.
got...
Oh,
he gets it, Paparazzi?
no. Yeah,
No
no,
way.
he knows he's lost. He knows he's lost. I mean...
Remember when I said about being patient?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel so bad for maybe. He was really... Like, Paparazzi was baiting him perfectly, pretty much.
It's a bit of a shame, really, right? Like, Paparazzi, there was a moment where maybe could have got that kill. There was a bit of a mistake from Paparazzi. He was out of position, but it didn't happen. Like, he didn't throw them out, and I suppose he went for that last-ditch effort, but like you said, where was the patience? He wanted to be like SUMAIL, apparently, and it didn't work out for him. Now, Jono, back to my point. I'm watching that clip with SUMAIL against no one. And we thought, what's this guy doing? He's throwing the game. He's used the mango. He's gone level 1 raises. But what if that was all part of his plan? Like, legitimately. I'm not even trolling. Mid 1 starts with 4 mangoes. That's standard,
And
right?
raises.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Okay,
No.
check SUMAIL now.
Okay, so raise versus raise. They're making it interesting at the least.
Oh, this is entertaining.
Blockers? Nope. Does that mean they're not
So-
blocking?
Yeah, I think they agree. They're not blocking.
Mid 1 being a bit cheeky.
Oh, this is so entertaining. I like this. I'm not even mad if SUMAIL wins. Like, they're actually providing entertainment value to their viewers.
But imagine SUMAIL won the whole tournament like this. But like, would you... Strat doesn't work with both players by me.
Dude, I think it might be a legit strat. Who knows? Maybe you're right.
Well, SUMAIL not... He's hiding in the trees right now, so perhaps he does not want to give his location away. Mid 1 appears...
SUMAIL bought a wall though. That's cheating.
I mean, it could be. He doesn't have any regen, John. I mean, at least mid 1 has a Fairy Fire and Salve up. He also basically right-clicked his TP, so he took the... I mean, which player did it? Who was it just then that did it?
Maybe.
Thank you. Maybe. He's following the maybe route. Yep, no blocks from mid 1. SUMAIL,
No
also
blocks
the
on
same.
SUMAIL.
So,
Ooh, it's gonna be an even matchup.
even matchup. And there we go. SUMAIL mid 1 gets started with the raises. And I mean,
I think Mid-1 missed one of the races though.
Oh, mid 1 moving forward. He's actually got the advantage right now. SUMAIL's in trouble. There's more regen. Actually, hold on a minute.
Oh, Mid-1 lost.
SUMAIL's gone for this.
Meanwhile got his self cancel.
With
That's
the
a loss for me,
self cancellate. My God, is he doing this on purpose?
I think so.
You know, John, this could be. I was talking about, you know, to be the greatest, you have to try. But this could actually be one of the greatest players I've ever seen in my life if he wins this tournament.
My God, he's good.
Mid one, still doesn't want to lose. I know for a fact mid one does not want to lose this, but SUMAIL is a top contender, even if he's not, you know, really taking it seriously. I still think you have to be very afraid of this man. And well, he is out of mangoes almost. SUMAIL has one more. Mid one still has 3. And
He has a region advantage. Should be fine.
what's on the courier for Mr. SUMAIL? He does actually bring out a salve and a fairy fire. Okay, so he's taking it seriously. And he couldn't finish the game in 10 seconds, but which is going to be a bit upsetting for him, I'm sure. Oh, actually, he's got the mango. Oh, no, he doesn't have a mango. Oh, mid one.
Oh, SUMAIL's it.
Oh,
Oh,
the fairy fire, pretty clutch from SUMAIL now. Oh, the salve cat.
self cancel.
He walked into that though.
I know. Yo,
Oh,
Meanwhile can kill him. Double race.
yeah, mid one's going to go for this. He just wants to win this quick. SUMAIL,
Yeah, I think SUMAIL's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
SUMAIL's just giving up.
he's letting it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
GG. He's not taking it seriously.
Mid one.
Prepare.
Starts with the Wraith Band. He doesn't actually have any salves on him, nor does he have mangoes. Maybe.
He's playing serious now.
Yeah, he's back to serious mode. And Paparazzi actually goes for tangos instead of salves.
Oh, I think he started with tangos before as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so he's a paparazzi special. Meanwhile, just saying hi. He's still having fun.
Is this the mental game? Is he having fun? I think, you know, it's a bit of fun, a bit of a mental game. Trying to distract Paparazzi from getting his, you know, 1,000 APM per second by running in circles.
Oh, but it's working on it's not working though. I mean, paparazzi is still pretty much in game.
He's concentrating on those circles. I swear to God, this looks like an AI is playing. Like the way he's been blocking, he's not missed a beat.
All right, watch his block. Yeah,
Let's just watch Paparazzi block.
yeah. That's just one paparazzi. Don't care about me one. This guy might be actually open AI in disguise. Who knows? Was he even in TI last year?
Who?
Paparazzi.
Did he win TI?
No, was he in TI?
I believe he was.
The battle begins.
Well, yeah, he may be open AI. Who knows? All right, look at that. Oh,
He splits it up through the middle as well. I mean, it's pretty perfect. The range gets blocked by the tier 2 tower.
so far so good. He's pretty. Oh my God, that's actually insane.
I mean, wait, where's mid one though? He's doing pretty well himself. Oh no, but Paparazzi's got a way better though. He's got like probably a couple
the side
centimeters.
steps. Paparazzi had a side steps thing.
Oh my God. Beautifully done. I mean, you've got to... That deserves a standing ovation. He's done that 3 times in a row. He hasn't missed. That's fantastic.
Ooh, branch tango. Interesting.
You disagree?
No, I think it's fine. It's just I find it really weird because normally you want to save it for the stats as well as for one.
Paparazzi
I mean,
already...
it's 50 gold. It's 50 gold, right? Might as well just get value out of your tangos.
Paparazzi already starts with the salve. He got fairly low. Mid one has one himself.
It's level 2. Oh.
Paparazzi. Mid one forced to use a salve, but... I mean, it is a 3-0 right now. Fairly even. Although, well, now Paparazzi taking over a bit. The raises, once they hit level 2, that's when things start getting slightly serious. And you might find that one player is a bit ahead of the other. Paparazzi, at that kind of health as well, you got to be very careful. Because if he had level 2 raises right now, I mean, 2 hits and you're gone.
Meanwhile's pulling back the creeps though. It's a pretty good one. It's getting denies as well.
I guess that's the beauty of this. I mean, a bit of a CS lol there, but I bet it...
Holy shit.
Wow, Paparazzi actually diving for this mid one.
Oh no.
Oh, he's in massive trouble right now. Paparazzi, I think he might just have this. The salve is there, Paparazzi. The salve's coming out. I mean, so much gold being spent. Now the Fairy Fire. They're manning up, John. And he's got a Paparazzi.
The animation. They were both almost at the same time.
I mean, that was some high level stuff going on. How many salves did mid one go through just then?
Just one. But that was pretty clutch by Paparazzi then.
But
and mid one he missed one of his medium rays, so that really cost him.
The game is not over though. I believe it's 2-0, or a tower, all if they call GG.
Actually, most players they give up straight away, but I think mid one's happy with it because he's forced Paparazzi back to lane. He's getting levels as well as souls, and he's actually one level ahead of Paparazzi. So I think mid one still believes he's still in this game.
Well, I think he would be. I mean, in terms of XP, mid one's actually in front now. Ultimately, I feel like
not net worth though. Like Paparazzi with that kill, he's really got a lot of gold from it.
Yeah, no, net worth no, but in terms of levels, yes. In terms of souls, they're exactly the same. Like ultimately, yeah, he has the high net worth. How much that's gonna matter? At this stage, I mean, I don't think it does, to be honest. Like he hasn't really got that much more than mid one does, apart from that magic wand.
Yeah, I think it's still anyone's game. If Paparazzi plays very aggressive again, I think he might just take the game one.
Oh, he's getting aggressive again. Oh, the uphill miss. A bit unfortunate. A second uphill miss. He didn't go for the close raise, though.
I think he was in range.
Perhaps the uphill as well. I mean, mid one was playing around with the fog. It could have made a bit of a difference. Although, no, he doesn't even have fog because the observer ward is there. He can see him. So Paparazzi actually... Maybe you're right. Maybe he just wasn't in range to make it happen.
Still anyone's game. I think mid one still, in terms of levels, mid one's slightly ahead.
You've got to really respect mid one for not calling GG. Like, I love the fact that he's taking this seriously. Like, very seriously.
SCA mentality, man.
No,
it's all about the SCA. The SCA spirit. You never give up.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic to see. Paparazzi, I mean, I think he might have actually been a bit shocked that that the GG wasn't called even. Like you would be, maybe, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're one kill down. I think most players will give up, but mid one still believes that he can come back. So and it's actually just starting to pull ahead of Paparazzi. Well, catching up, but still.
Mid one, level 5, but so is Paparazzi. A very even game. Again, that magic wand being the only real defining factor between the two. How much will it matter? Well, you mentioned before it's more like an investment in the later stages of this 1v1.
And I think you can think of it as a super fairy fire and Bango in terms of 1v1.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So, yeah, so a magic wand is very important, like asset to have.
You can see Paparazzi is getting rather aggressive now. With his positioning, he's always getting up close. This could be dangerous though. Like mid one, he did this to Miracle. He baits you in, and well, hold on a minute. Mid one getting very low, but he did this to Miracle. You know, he baits you in to get close, and then he'll hit you with 3 raises.
But I don't think Paparazzi is that kind of player though.
No, well,
like,
that's correct.
It's not as hot-baited as Miracle. In fact, I think mid one's getting baited in himself. Man.
It's a lot of salve usage, and he does have... I think he might have one on the way. Yeah, he's got 3 on the way. But he's got to be very careful not to cop too much damage right now, and Paparazzi doesn't have mangoes either. He does have the wand if he does need mana. But it doesn't look like he will commit anything as such. So nice little salve cancellation. He couldn't hit up all the way. Paparazzi. Jesus.
So aggressive from this kid.
I feel like it's what you need to be. Otherwise, the game will just go on forever. Like we're not playing a farming simulator here, Jono. We're trying to get some 1v1 winners. My apologies. They're going for me. One's trying to go. I do like this. Yes, he does have level 4 raise. Yes, he does. So that's what he's trying to
was Paparazzi.
Those raises again. The distance is always perfect. Like he always gets them on the edge of mid one, but doesn't really allow him to turn around and get a raise back because he's one step away from being out of range of mid one's raise.
Paparazzi really understanding the limits of this hero.
How much SF do you think the man's played?
Oh shit, probably 1,000, dude. Maybe more, 2,000. It's probably an SS spammer back in tops.
Nothing wrong with an SF spam.
Ugh. I hate SS spammers.
Paparazzi out of mangoes and salves.
Okay, main one has to be careful. He has 3 stacks of Shadow Rays.
You can see Paparazzi knows that he wants to get in, but it's now expired anyway. A lot of damage though. I mean, it was already going to be at 260, then going up to 340 damage extra.
See, the thing is, Paparazzi is forcing mid 1 to buy salves. Like, mid 1 is shit for. Like, he's been forced to buy salves, buy mangoes. And slowly, Paparazzi is now pulling ahead.
Oh, he's going to go for that final one. Might have gotten the kill if he did commit it.
I don't think he would have. It's a bit slightly too far. Still, 8 minutes in, this is already proving to be a very serious matchup.
Mid one trying to prove that Secret has the best mid laner in the world, and Paparazzi trying to prove the same for his own team. I mean, you've got to be proud of both your players if you're on either team. Like they really look like the best mid players in the world right now. At the very least on SF.
Maybe teams will start banning.
Oh, he's had
yeah,
enough.
I kind of agree. Yeah, like he's just too far ahead.
Yeah.
Doesn't go for the side steps though. Not as much as Paparazzi.
Yeah, he's got a decent block going, but you can see that range creep. It's on the wrong side, I feel like. I saw Paparazzi, he had it on the left. I mean, it still seems okay, but yeah, no, that's what happens.
Yeah.
And Paparazzi continues to AI block and get the perfect... I mean, that's perfect positioning right there.
That's perfect, yeah. 100%. Not within tower range, and yeah, just perfect.
I mean, he literally just let it go just perfectly. And now, with that advantage, I mean, mid one with a nice pull away, but Paparazzi willing to go up and man fight this.
He's copying damage from the range, the creeps.
Actually, Paparazzi coming out on the losing end, maybe? He does have those tangos. I mean, that's special of Paparazzi to have the tangos available. Maybe this is why he opts to choose those over anything. It's just that slow regen at the start where he can just trade right clicks.
Oh, it's level 2 now. Mid one still waiting for his own. And Paparazzi has free reign of the crit. He's managed to deny, a full deny actually. So mid one is not going to have a lot of XP.
Well, you've got to question the choice of hero of mid one right now. Paparazzi again doing his thing.
I feel like he's kicking himself mid one.
It's interesting. Although if he wins this matchup, though, I mean that would be fantastic as well, right? It's like missed raise by Paparazzi.
Bit of a rarity.
Very rare.
Still managed to force me one. He gets the deny under the tower as well.
Fun fact, I believe that was the first raise that he missed this whole tournament.
Oh, have you been keeping score?
Well, I know I haven't. I know he hasn't missed because I would have said he missed. Copping so much damage, John. I mean, he's already forced out of the lane. He's way behind. Actually,
He's trying to force Paparazzi.
Oh!
Oh! I didn't think that would hit.
Well, well, well.
Hello, everybody.
My God, I mean, that's just one of those PogChamp moments, right? Mid one.
Oh, Paparazzi's not happy.
Yeah, no, he's not happy. But this is exactly what mid one needs, right? The psychological advantage that he has now. I mean, Paparazzi has not died once, let alone missed a raise until this game.
This is first death.
He looked a bit cocky as well when he saw the Shadow Fiend being picked up by mid one. Not cocky, but he looked very confident.
Yeah. I think mid one's trying to really prove wrong as well. And Paparazzi missing a CS there again. Maybe really getting into his nerves.
It triggered maybe mid one. Or honestly,
Ooh,
with
aggressive.
those two raises could do the work.
Too far.
This is getting pretty heated, Jono. Mid one cops it.
Yeah.
Salves up
Still-
immediately.
He's still pretty happy. Paparazzi still have 2 mangoes to fill up. But mind you, mid one has the one now. Let's not forget that. And the fairy fire. So he has the insane burst heal.
That appears to be the item choice of anybody who gets the first blood. Just go straight into wand. Like, why the hell not? You got this, burst amount of gold that you shouldn't have. Now mid
You
one.
know what's the difference between this first blood and the last first?
What is it?
Mid one didn't go back to base.
That's a very good point, actually. Paparazzi did, whereas mid one does not. And as such, he doesn't give that advantage back to Paparazzi to essentially even out the scoreboard. Well, the CS board, I should say. Look at the XP, Jono. 1 level ahead, 1 full level.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't go back to base. I say mid one's in the lead right now, comfortably. But Paparazzi is still a very patient player. Mid one cannot get too hasty on trying to kill Paparazzi.
Yeah, this is... I mean, level 3 raises versus level 2. He does end up hitting level 5 now, and I'm a bit shocked to say that I thought mid 1 might take advantage of the fact that he had level 3 raises, but he doesn't do so. Paparazzi, though, look at the damage he's copping right now, mid 1. Not giving anything away.
I think a bit of a mistake for Paparazzi. He stood there trying to fake out the raise, but he didn't. But instead, mid one managed to land one of the power raise, costing himself there.
Going again, mid 1 actually in trouble right now.
Yeah, stick. There's a big stick. He should be fine.
Oh, is he baiting this out, maybe?
And he is.
Oh, he cancels the salve as well, mid 1, being a bit cheeky about this.
He has multiple souls. I think mid one's not that worried, but yeah, just 2 stuff wasted though.
Oh my, mid 1 though. Look at the damage he's copping. Oh,
shit.
well, that's not. I mean, that's definitely not what you want to do.
No. I
When
think
you're-
he's swinging back to Paparazzi.
I mean, you're 1 kill ahead. Look at the respawn time.
Oh yeah, it's so long as well. Mid one's gonna miss a whole crit wave because of this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is. I mean, this could be GG. We thought.
It was a bit. Oh. He wants to play.
I respect that. I think he should. This is the grand final. This is his last chance to pick up the tournament. So absolute respect to mid 1 for continuing on. Even though, I mean, he's behind in souls by literally half now. He's got half the souls of Paparazzi. And, I mean, the XP is now equal. It was a massive mistake there, though, made by mid 1.
He copped one of the raises. Not the best.
He's going again. He's got the long range in just a moment, but he doesn't opt for it. Gotta be careful here, though. Paparazzi going in right now. Oh, the fairy fire, but it's not going to be enough. Mid 1.
Oh. So close. What can I say, man? Like the